What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Gold Standard Wrestling. I'm Rob Johnson here for another episode of Gold Standard Wrestling. I'm not going to be too long here today. Today we have wrestling talk when it comes to Clash of the Castle, and I'm very hesitant when it comes to this pay-per-view or this PLE because of the simple fact that I don't know what to expect. Am I going to see a house show or am I going to see an actual PLE? Am I going to see good wrestling or am I going to see a bunch of crap? Because some of these PLEs, man, just aren't that good in my opinion. I'm hoping that this PLE is better. I'm hoping that this PLE is going to make an impact. I'm hoping that this PLE is going to be one of those things where, it's I'm hoping that it's going to be one of those things where, we're very proud to be wrestling fans. But, we'll see how it goes. Now, before we start, let's get to the intro. Gold Standard Wrestling. We'll see you all in a second. And we'll get a promo from Darrell Owens. We'll get the promo from Darrell, and then we'll get to the actual show.
It's Darrell Owens, Legacy Maker Sports Network, and you're watching Gold Standard Wrestling. Let's go.
Yep, Gold Standard Wrestling. So before I get to my predictions, like I said, this is not going to be very long. Let me get to some of the guys who I got some predictions from. First, we got Darrell Owens, who, let me see who we got here. For his predictions, he has Damian Priest, Cody, Bayley, Gable, and he has Bianca and Jade. From Larry Patterson, who I will be doing a show with this weekend at 8:20 p.m. Rob Johnson Sports Show before we have ourselves a big announcement. He has Drew McIntyre, Bayley, Sami Zayn, Cody, Bianca, and Jade Cargill. All right, so let's talk about this Clash of the Castle. So as you all know, it's going to be in Glasgow, Scotland. So I believe it's tomorrow at 2 p.m. It's going to be a really good PLE in my opinion. I think there could actually be some upsets. I think there need to be some upsets. So let's go to the first match. Triple threat match for the Women's Tag Team Championships. Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill versus Zoe Stark, Shayna Baszler, Albie Frey, and Ella Dawn. So I really think here that they should lose these titles. And I think they should lose these titles because I'm ready for them to get started with the rivalry between Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill. However, that's not going to happen tomorrow. It's not going to happen tomorrow. That rivalry is going to happen sometime down the road, but it's not going to happen tomorrow. I think that Jade and Bianca hold on to the titles. I think they hold on to the titles because they need to continue to build the women's tag team division because right now it's still not that great. So building that division, and I think that once they do that, then you start the rivalry. Next match, we go to the Intercontinental Championship match between Sami Zayn and Chad Gable. Chad Gable is like Ricochet in a lot of ways, in my opinion. Terribly underused, could be so much better, could be used so much better. I feel that this run of Sami Zayn as Intercontinental Champion has been very mediocre. I think that it's been very lackluster, if that's the word you want to say. The Roman Reigns effect, and I know people know I'm a Roman Reigns fan, but the Roman Reigns / bloodline effect has worn off on Sami Zayn. It really has, folks. It's worn off on Sami Zayn. It's no longer there. When him and Kevin Owens were dominating and doing great things, that has worn off. I want to see Chad Gable win this championship. I don't look at Sami Zayn as a top-tier champion at this point. I think Sami Zayn may in the future need to change the scenery, in my opinion. I think that Sami Zayn is a guy that has been good for a long time, but his time has passed. It's time for Chad Gable to take this title and to take it to new heights. Chad Gable is a much better wrestler, much better entertainer, in my opinion, than Sami Zayn. So give it to Chad Gable, in my opinion. the WWE Women's Championship between Bayley and Piper Niven. I'm going to surprise people here, man. Honestly, I wouldn't be mad seeing Piper Niven win this match, especially because we are not that far away from Money in the Bank. I don't know. This is hard for me because Bayley's run so far has been I would have loved to see Naomi win the championship. I love Naomi to win the Royal Rumble and go on to win the championship. I would have loved to have seen Charlotte Flair. Even I'm not a Charlotte. Anybody knows me. I'm not a Charlotte Flair fan, but I'd rather see Charlotte Flair hold this title right now than see Bayley hold this title at this point. In my opinion, folks, Bayley needs to go on and she needs to go back to the old gimmick where she's hugging people. She's doing all this, she had the music and all that. I know Russ Teleferro, who's a part of Legacy Maker Sports Network. I know that he knows, and he's a big-time Bayley fan. If I'm wrong, correct me. But she needs to go back to her old gimmick because this thing is just not working. I wasn't a fan of Damage Control. I'm not a fan of this. I still think that when her and Bianca were in WWE, not Bianca, I'm sorry, but when her and Sasha Banks were in WWE, I think she was the better of the two. So, I mean, for me, and like Larry Patterson likes to say, give me chaos. I hope Piper Niven wins in her home country. I really do. World Heavyweight Championship match, Damian Priest and Drew McIntyre. It's not time for Drew McIntyre to win yet. It's not time. Will CM Punk come in and screw him? I don't think so. I think the Judgment Day will do that. It's not time for Drew McIntyre. I think Damian Priest still have a lot of growing to do. I think he can still be a really good champion. But in my opinion, you got to give this to Damian Priest. Drew McIntyre is not winning this. And if he does, I'd be very shocked. The I Quit match between Boring Cody Rhodes and AJ Styles. If I had it my way, AJ Styles would win this championship. I think he's the much better champion. I think AJ Styles is the much better wrestler. I think that people respect AJ Styles a lot more than they respect Cody Rhodes in the ring, on the mic. To be honest, both are a little mediocre on the mic, but I still give the edge to AJ Styles. But in my opinion, I'm going to give this to, unfortunately, Cody Rhodes. I think Cody Rhodes wins here. And who knows? Will Roman Reigns appear in Glasgow, Scotland? I really freaking doubt it. Will the place blow out? Will the arena blow out of the water if he does? Yes. But I think they're saving Roman Reigns for either Money in the Bank or SummerSlam. So we'll see how that goes. Folks, this has been Gold Standard Wrestling. Like I told you, it's not going to be very long tonight. I'll be back on Monday night after Monday Night Raw for a Raw after show. I'm going to try to do those every Monday now. Hopefully, I'm praying that my schedule does not change. My schedule is always changing, but I'm hoping to give you guys Monday night previews, and we can preview we'll talk about SmackDown, we'll talk about Raw, and we'll talk about Clash of the Castle on Monday night after Monday Night Raw goes off the air. I give it to you about 11:15 p.m. Eastern time. So, folks, again, that's been Rob Johnson for Clash of the Castle preview. Again, my winners. I have Bianca and Jade retaining the titles. I have Piper Niven upsetting Bayley for the Women's Championship. I have Damian Priest winning against Drew McIntyre. And I have Cody Rhodes, Boring Cody Rhodes, beating the phenomenal AJ Styles. You all have a good one, and I will see you all Monday night, 11:15 for Gold Standard Wrestling. Remember to check me out check me out Sunday as we talk Rob Johnson Sports Show. We talk about Aaron Rodgers. We talk about Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese, the game on Sunday. We talk about the AFC and NFC South. And then we have a big announcement. So join me on Sunday night, then join me again Monday night as we talk more wrestling here on Gold Standard Wrestling. For Rob Johnson, the Legacy Maker Sports Network, and Rob Johnson Media, you all have a good day.